The reason I said this case was going
Sure,
to be bad.
Hold on 1 second, though, because I want to make sure we get you on the recording, and I don't know if it'll pick up your voice.
You got to pay attention to what the judge said. She said, clear everybody out of the
Do
courtroom.
we have Philip and Holly Mulholland in the gallery?
Anytime the judge says to clear out the courtroom, it's a bad case.
But they're both able to be in? Okay. Thank you very much, officer.
So, no, yeah, I didn't watch this. I'm watching it with you guys right now. There's no way for me to watch
All
the
right,
future. I don't have a time machine.
Back to the podium and ask me whatever your question was.
I don't have a DeLorean sitting outside, if you will.
Do I stay here in this facility, or do I go to another?
You'll get transferred to another facility.
What up, Rhonda?
I don't know specifically where you'll go, but you'll go somewhere that's a more permanent facility. It's got beds, pillows, blankets.
Okay.
So that'll happen probably in the next several hours.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Martin. Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, so you just got to pay attention to when the judge is talking and they say clear out the courtroom. There's always going to be something bad. That's why I give you guys a warning, because if you guys have some trauma, or I'm not trying to open up old wounds or whatnot, because sometimes it's some pretty horrific stuff. Like last night we had that dude with the bestiality. I'm not sure if you guys saw that clip, but if you didn't, please check it out on my account, and if you guys could go ahead and repost it and drop some comments on it.
All right, Mr. Jones, I am ready for you to work your way into the courtroom, please.
Yeah, hey, check it. It's the last video I posted up on my account.
Can I have your name and date of birth?
Aaron Jones, September 24th, 1980.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jones. You are here on an allegation of a new charge.
Looks like a weirdo.
The allegation against you is one count of indecent exposure. It is a Class 1 misdemeanor.
There it is.
I have found probable cause to support that allegation. Because it is a misdemeanor offense, the nature of that charge does not entitle you to a court-appointed lawyer. You do still have the right to be represented. It's just that if you wish to have representation, you will have to hire a lawyer at your own expense to represent
Look
you.
that up.
Your next court hearing will be an arraignment hearing April 23rd. It will take place at 9 o'clock in the morning in the East Mesa Justice Court. I am releasing you on your own recognizance, so you will be released from custody. You don't need to post a bond, but once you're out of custody, you will be responsible for getting yourself to your hearing on the 23rd. The date, time, address, and phone number for that court will be in your release paperwork, so please keep that in case you need to contact them for directions or any other reason. Once you're out of custody, you are ordered not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription. Do you understand those conditions?
I do.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jones. You can work your way back to your left.
Hey, so listen to what she's going to say next.
All right, Marisol Seifus, number 36 on the calendar, date of birth 8677, is not in the courtroom because she was unable to function in general population due to combative behavior. She is here on allegations of new charges. The allegations are 2 counts of aggravated assault, both Class 5 felonies, and 1 count of resisting arrest, a Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause to support those allegations. I've appointed a lawyer to defend her. Her next court hearings will be a status conference April 9th and a preliminary hearing April 11th, both at 8:30 downtown, and she has a $5,000 secured appearance bond. If anything changes after I visit her cell side, the court's final orders will be reflected in the written release order. Okay, next up I have Philip Mulholland and Holly Mulholland. If I could ask, if you both could look at me, Mr. Mulholland.
Probably should look them up.
Come back. Can you come back
Mulholland?
on this side?
What was the first name?
Okay.
Last name was Mulholland?
My intent is to call you both into the courtroom together and do your hearings at the same time because a lot of the information will be substantially similar. I will only do that if you both consent to that. So without looking at each other, please keep your eyes on me. If either of you does not feel comfortable conducting the hearing together with you both in the courtroom, please shake your head yes now. Okay, seeing no head shake, I will call you both in at the same time. I will ask Ms. Mulholland if you would please kind of step over to this table here on my left, your right. Mr. Mulholland, if you would, you don't have to go behind it. You can step, this black bar right here is the microphone. Can you come in front of it? I just want to create a little bit of space between you, just to avoid any concern.
And you guys are going to probably want to look them up.
Can I please have name and date of birth starting with you, Ms. Mulholland?
Holly Mulholland, 12/23/1979.
Thank you very much. And name and date of birth for you, Mr. Mulholland.
Bill Mulholland, 7678.
Thank you very much. Okay, you are both here on allegations of new charges. The allegations against you happen to be the same. So both of you have 1 allegation of assault and 1 allegation of disorderly conduct. They are all misdemeanor allegations. Ms. Mulholland, based on your reported financial situation, you don't financially qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You absolutely have the right to hire a lawyer to represent you if you wish to be represented. Mr. Mulholland, I did not have anything that gave me financial information for you. I will ask you a couple of questions in order to determine whether or not you're entitled to a court-appointed lawyer. Please don't feel obligated to answer these questions if you don't choose to. The answers to these questions, if you do choose, will only be used to determine whether you are entitled to a court-appointed lawyer. Are you currently employed?
Actually, I'm just starting my own business. I've started the process this week.
Okay, do you currently have any income?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I have like $600 from a cell phone tower lease coming in, but it doesn't really start till May.
Okay, so based on that information, I will determine that you are entitled to a court-appointed lawyer to defend you. That lawyer will be appointed for you by the next judge you see at your next court hearing. That hearing for both of you will be an arraignment hearing April 29th. It will be at 1:30. It will take place in the Surprise Municipal Court. You will get that date, time, the address, and phone number for that court in your release paperwork when we're done here, so please keep that so you know when and where you need to go to court. Okay, I am intending to release both of you on your own recognizance, so it is my intent to release both of you from custody. My standard requirements upon release in a matter similar to this is to order defendants not to return to the location where the alleged events took place and to order defendants not to have contact with each other. I understand that in this case, if I were to make that order against both of you, I would be displacing both of you. So I'm willing and able to do that, but I'm not sure that makes the most sense in this case. I do intend to impose a no victim contact order, again, unless both of you consent to having contact with each other. If you do, I am willing to change that to a no unsolicited contact order, which means you could contact each other only if invited. I guess I should say no uninvited contact. But my standard order will be that you not have any contact with each other. And if you both don't, I'm trying to figure out how to say that without having a double negative. If you both wish to have contact with each other, I will not impose a straight across the board no contact order. I will impose a no uninvited contact order. I see your hand. I'm not ignoring you. I also will only order one of you. If you don't wish to have contact with each other, I will order one of you to leave the premises where this occurred. I will allow one of you to stay, and I am happy to decide who stays, who goes. But part of the reason that I brought you in together is to try and work through this so that I can make orders that are workable and that are likely to be followed. I don't want to impose draconian orders on both of you if there's no hope of those orders being followed, because I don't want to see either of you back in for violating my release conditions. Okay. Mr. Mulholland, is the content of your hand raised something that's going to help me figure out what orders to craft?
It would, yes. I think.
Sorry, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to give you the floor and then cut you off, but I do want to tell you that anything you say in here will be preserved on the recording, can be used against you. So feel free to tell me what you think is helpful in crafting release conditions, but I offer you caution discussing the underlying facts.
I just want to make a blatant statement that, we've been married for 22 years, never had anything like this happen before. I don't want to ruin our lives over one bad night when we've had a lot of stuff on our plate. I don't think it's fair to her or me. I think we deserve a little bit of a leniency here. I don't want to see her suffer, and I don't want to suffer. I mean, it was a bad day.
Sure. And I'll tell you both, this is part of the reason that I intend to release you both. I don't have any concerns looking at the facts of this case or looking at either of your criminal histories that either of you pose a substantial risk of harm to the public. I don't have any concerns that either of you are not going to show up in court. So I am going to release you. I just want to make sure that once you're out of custody, the conditions that I impose are conditions that are workable for both of you. Listen, I understand that people fall on hard times and people make mistakes and people do things they wish they wouldn't have done. And I think that you both now see what the consequence of inviting the state into your lives is. So we can't undo the fact that you're both here. but we can work together to try and carve out release conditions that work for you, get you to the next court, and hopefully help get this case put behind you. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this without you. So in order for me not to impose a no contact order, you both have to consent to that. I will not allow contact if either of you says, I don't wish to have contact with the other person. So if you would, I know this is a little bit unconventional, but please work with me. If you would both please close your eyes. And if either of you wishes that the other person not have contact with you, please raise your hand. If either of you wishes for me to order that you not reside in the same location, please raise your hand. If either of you are comfortable upon release having contact with each other and residing at the same location, please raise your hand. Okay, thank you. If your hand is up, you can put it down. You can open your eyes. So you both know you both have agreed to have contact with each other. You have both authorized me to consent that you be allowed to reside at the same location. So what I'm going to order is you're both going to be released. You both have to go to court at your next court hearing. Upon release, you may reside at the same location. You may have invited contact with each other. So what that means is that if either of you at any point says, I don't invite contact anymore, that person would then be the one that has to leave the residence, find an alternate residence, and at that point, then you could not contact each other.
That would be me because she's the only one that could afford it at this point. So
okay,
that would be my request.
Okay,
if someone has to go, it should be.
So if Mr. Mulholland or Ms. Mulholland at any point between now and the first hearing on the 29th uninvite contact, Mr. Mulholland will be the one to leave the premises or the marital house. You, Ms. Mulholland, could stay, and at that point you could not have contact with each other. Okay, any questions? Okay, do you both understand, Ms. Mulholland, do you understand what the final order of the court will be? Okay, Mr. Mulholland, do you understand? Okay, thank you both very much. I appreciate your cooperation and allowing me to do this with you together. I'm going to modify these. I'm going to make those orders clear in your written paperwork. Then we'll get it printed and bring it out to you. You can both step back to your left. Thank you. Good luck to you both.
Okay, so the reason I was telling you was to listen. I had no idea there was one more case. I was telling you to listen because I wanted you guys to hear at what time the court is taking place, because I know a lot of people think that these courts are not live. So I just wanted you to hear when she says, you know, this court at the 11 o'clock court is over now. I didn't know that this was going to happen right here, this whole couples therapy and whatnot. And now she's typing all angry and whatnot. And then I know somebody else was saying, hey, thank you for that. Highly appreciate that. If you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free 99. What area is this? This is Maricopa County in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, if you will. And you know what? I have seen cases like this where they bring up two people, but it's only been one other time, and it was some fugitives from Florida. Some fugitives back in, like, I don't know if it was January or December, where they brought them both in, and they had swindled out a bunch of people for like millions of dollars for making pools or whatnot, or allegedly. Thank you for the follow, G. Highly appreciate that. And I know somebody asked me, people keep on asking me to hit this button right here, the unmute button. I'm going to show you what happens if I hit that unmute button. As soon as this court is over, look, you know, I'll do it right now that she's typing. Look, I'm going to hit the mute button. Okay, I got the cursor over. Look. Okay, you guys watching? Who's watching? You hear that? You see that? I'm not in a Teams meeting. That's why I never hit that. That's why I never hit that button, because I'm not in the meeting, if you will. So in the future, if you guys want me to hit that button, this is what's going to happen. It's going to shut down the stream. It'll shut it down. All right? So trust me, I know it's there. I see it. I know people. I know you guys want to see people's faces. I want to see their faces. You better believe that. And if you don't know, now you know, right, Rhonda? There you go, if you will. What's the website you use? I'm not going to tell you. We can't let that happen. Is that cat typing? Probably. Hey, thank you. Highly appreciate that, Dale. So be it. So she could... You didn't see the one the dude that did the indecent exposure? That's what she cleared it out. She cleared it out for the indecent exposure. But for whatever reason, She ended up bringing those two together for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. It's all a secret, laughing out loud. She's mad aggressive. She's beating the heck out of that keyboard. So right now, after this one, we're going to be heading over to Judge Boyd. It's going to be that case for that trial. It's about... You know what? As a matter of fact, let me get it ready because I think it might be starting up right now. If you will.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Okay, Tracy, his is good. I need 2 more seconds on hers.
2 more. All right. Go ahead. Take your time, Your Honor. Oh, you know what? Right now, let me move my...
Okay. Okay, that concludes the 11 a.m. initial appearance calendar. This court will stand in recess until 2 p.m.
2 p.m., 1 hour and a half. All right, let's go ahead and switch it over now. You see. You guys are looking. You guys be looking too much. Let me fix you guys up really good.